Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 1st of May to Saturday, the 7th of May, 2022. This is specially for you coming from Aquarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. That's very important. The palms belong to the soul who maps out what is going to happen to you for your future. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers if you like to play lotteries. That is with the help of your soul as well. And I'll show you many other forms of energy. We'll talk more about that later. So, you coming from Aquarius, Sunday, the 1st of May, is not going to be good for you. You might as well know it. You will tend to show the worst side of you, the arrogant side, the side which makes people just don't want to communicate with you. And you will also be a person who will drive away friendship and isolate yourself for no reason whatsoever. Whatever you do, don't take the lead. Don't be the organizer. Don't be in charge. You're going to make many blunders and you're going to be blamed for it as well. So let somebody plan this morning and afternoon of Sunday, the 1st of May. That'll be better for you. Just sit back and just enjoy yourself and no need to show any tendency to be popular either. Many will be jealous of you and they may cut you down with words which are not very nice. Evening and nightfall, you will tend to be very stubborn and very dominating. And that's because of your inferiority complexes, because they'll be very obvious to me in your evening and nightfall. If you don't get what you want, you're going to be upset and you're going to show tantrums, and that's not going to help you. The morning planets of arrogance will also be there, and you will have a tendency to be arrogant as well. It's better for you not to be out in this kind of evenings and nightfall. And drive carefully because your stubbornness on the road driving can cause mishaps as well. Monday, the 2nd of May, if you're either working or if have a job or business, whatever you do, even at home, you are tending to be very moody, very changeable, very oversensitive. Yes, some creative and imaginative planets are there, but even they are not very quickly moving. So you have to pick yourself up if you are working or in business. Tell yourself logic, logic, logic. Too many emotional planets there. And you don't want the emotional side of you to disrupt whatever you're doing where you work or in business. Otherwise, you're going to be blamed, maybe delay in getting your work done, missing out your deadlines, making mistakes due to thinking who you're having lunch with, who you're going to see for dinner. That's all distraction. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky for you. And that luck comes very unexpectedly and suddenly. So plan your evening and nightfall. You are going to be on the same wavelength as people. Whoever you are with, the people you work with or the people you work for, and even in business, the people you are doing business with, go ahead and see them. You are going to be rewarded for some reason or another. Chase for that romance if that's what you want. Make up. Just make your contact and you will see you'll be very nicely rewarded on this Monday, the 2nd, evening and nightfall. Tuesday, the 3rd of May. Here come the planets of, well, I call them the planets of stubbornness. So they make you stubborn and they make you a person who wants to dominate and take charge. You may be the manager, you may be the owner of the company, but it's not going to help you if you behave that way. And wherever you work for other people or do business with other people, you want to be flexible, negotiable, rather than putting your foot down and say, this is the way I want it. You're not going to get anything if you have that idea in your mind. So be as flexible as well, and you will get a much better deal for yourself, morning and afternoon, wherever you are. Evening and nightfall turns excellent. Turns excellent that your brain power is now really working well. You're able to now find solutions of wow, the morning and afternoon just went very, very bad. And your speech and your actions are going to be excellent. So meet people who can help you in the areas of materialistic areas, the job, the business, and the money areas. You can bond with somebody very, very nicely in the evening nightfall. You will be able to sway people to get their support as well. Chase for that romance if you want in the evening nightfall. You'll get a much better response. Wednesday, the 4th of May. This is going to be a very lucky 24 hours day for you. Your impulsiveness brings out some wonderful strategies for yourself where you work or where you do business. So say a lot, do a lot, just share your plans where you work or do business. They are going to be extraordinarily interesting plans and they are going to be accepted and you will get recognition on this morning and afternoon wonderfully well. Chase for that romance, I always say, on a very good morning and afternoon. Make your contact, and you will see that goes well as well. Have lunch with somebody you can get some information or some support from. Be as materialistically minded as you want, because that will get you some support and bring rewards for you in the morning and afternoon. And these rewards may come very unexpectedly and quickly. Evening and nightfall is wonderful groups of planets as well, making you extremely creative. So the creativity is going to make you the center of the party or the people you're with, your ideas and the way you are, charming as ever. So be out in the evening nightfall. Some of these morning, afternoon planets of impulsiveness and inventiveness are all there in the evening as well. It's going to be an evening you can make it pay in a good way, get very good results. So go out with people who matter materialistically to help you job wise, money wise, business wise. You're going to score some great points the whole day. Thursday, the 5th of May. I like your morning and afternoon tremendously well. The speech you have, the ideas you have, the communication planets are all in your favor. So communicate and give your ideas to people. If you want to look for a better job, this is the morning and afternoon you should do it because you're going to impress people with your ideas, your speech, and your actions. If you're going to stay on where you are in the job, impress your superiors, your bosses. So communicate, and you will see that good news comes back to support you in every way. These are very quick planets, so you'll get results very quickly as well. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. It's full of accidents, physical accidents, emotional accidents, verbal accidents, financial accidents. Anything could be made a mistake of. You could also develop enemies in the evening nightfall. So be careful what you say. So what a wonderful morning and afternoon. What a bad evening and nightfall. That's how days change for you. So what can you do? Well, the best would be just don't go out. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then check on who the company you're going to keep. And if you feel that is too risky, you need to protect your name and reputation as well. Being in the company seen with wrong people will give you a bad reputation. And the chances of unnecessarily getting into trouble of any kind are wide open in the evening nightfall. And accidents are there. So drive very carefully. Go home early if you have to be out. Friday, the 6th of May. That's going to be now a fabulous 24 hours for you. You are ever so creative in the morning, afternoon. And the charm you have, whether in speech, whether in action, whether in thought, get it out and tell yourself to talk and talk and talk, communicate, to let people know where you work or where you do business or who you are interested in. You're going to get very favorable answers and you're going to enjoy this morning and afternoon. These are planets that put you on the same wavelength as people who listen to you and agree with everything. So this is the time to position yourself for a better job if you want, or better position and status where you work, or even in business to win contracts and support. Evening and nightfall remains excellent. Planets are moving a bit slow, but these are excellent planets. Be patient hour by hour. Evening and nightfall, they bring you to be better and better with people. And the planet of communication is so active. So speak and get your ideas through to people in the evening nightfall. It will create a wonderful bonding. So you're going to bond with somebody or another, whether the job, the business, the finances, whether the romance, whether the family, whatever. Some bonding is going to take place. And that's going to be favorable to you. Saturday, the 7th of May. This is a bad morning and afternoon. You could be cheated, you could be deceived, you could be let down. You could have accidents of all kinds. Accidents are not only physical, they can be physical, they can be emotional accidents. So there's going to be a clash of words or clash of accent. So try to say less and behave in a way where you can please people. Don't try to be the leader in any sense because you will create people to oppose you very fast. If you need to be on your own, certain days like this, be on your own because you're just not going to be on the same wavelength as people. And I worry that if you are driving around, really seriously accidents can happen. Evening and nightfall, you are very angry. Anger planets are there. You are disappointed for some reason or another. So if you have to be with people, you have to be quiet. The more you say anything, the more the anger will be seen. Stay quiet and tell yourself if you don't like the company in the evening nightfall, just move away because this company somehow I see doesn't favor you very much. So try not to be unnecessarily pushy and demanding and take the soft approach. My favorite words, take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. You might save yourself in the evening nightfall and get something in return. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you is to get you to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. That's my first idea. And I'll show you how it's going to pan out, the platform that's waiting for you for your next 9 years. And to be able to reach that magnificent energy you have, your soul. Step by step, I will show you how to do it. Most of us gets our soul activated in our late 50s and 60s and 70s of ages. I'll show you how to accelerate it so that your third eye can open, so that your aura can shine, so that you can be a very special person as well. And if you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, it's a system I will teach you that includes the energy of your soul as well. And more than that, I'll talk in very deeply and intensively about your health areas so that you'll know in your next 9 years when you're up, when you're down health-wise. So a lot's going to be going on in this 90-minute session, and all it will cost you is use $50, USD $50. More than that, I will talk to you about your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. So send me that email. Let's get the project off the ground and get you to be specially ready for the next 9 years. If it's up, I'll tell you it's going to be up. If there are periods when you're down, I will tell you so that you are aware of them and you can turn them into more manageable periods. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.